We're grooving. On Oz's band. He's a great guy out.
You wrote this song for me?
We have to find Buffy. Something terrible's happened. Just kidding. Thought I'd give you a scare. Those finger sandwiches.
Ah. This is a hilarious episode. This is one of the funniest episodes in a while, I think. Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today I want to watch Buffy, Season 3, Episode 5, entitled Homecoming. Homecoming? It's probably homecoming at the school, or early on in the fall semester, their senior year. So, well, that, obviously it's going to be homecoming. Oh, could it have a double meaning, maybe? Homecoming? Oh, maybe Spike will come back. No. Oh, homecoming. It could be about Angel. Maybe we'll see a whole metaphorical homecoming of Angel being back now, because he just kind of became aware, you know, of Buffy being Buffy and stuff on the last episode at the very end, and probably suffering tons of PTSD from his, you know, thousands of years in hell, or however long, we don't know. This is going to be really intriguing. I hope that we'll delve into that. I can't imagine that they're not going to delve into that. But as far as we know, Buffy's the only one that knows he's back. And so that's it. Let's see. I really like the last episode. I really like the last two episodes a lot, actually. So, alright, let's get into it. Like, subscribe, comment, please. And if you like full reactions, check out my Patreon down below. I'm going to try to get these a few ahead. I'm only a couple ahead now, but I'm going to try to get everything a little bit more ahead, so that you have a bonus for watching the Patreon. Alright, let's do it.
We could all take my van.
Van? The homecoming queen doesn't go to the dance in a van.
Well, technically, you haven't been elected yet. Although you certainly and without a doubt will be. Who else likes a limo?
A private limo. And if we all split the cost.
Maybe. I don't know if I'd go and all.
Why wouldn't you go? You already have your tickets. I mean, unless you don't have a or two to think about it. We should all think about it.
Did Scott not ask her to the homecoming dance yet?
I'm in. I mean, you know, if you want to.
Sure. I do. You know, if you want to.
Well, I do if you want to.
The judges will accept it as a yes.
Oh, what? She's kissing him even with Angel back? I guess Angel is a beast. Yeah. With a lot of baggage now. But at least it's good that...
It's just me.
I think it's good Buffy has a fake boyfriend that she can go to homecoming with and stuff. While her real boyfriend is suffering.
Oh, really?
She brought him a thing of blood.
I haven't told Giles and the others that you're back.
Giles.
They wouldn't understand that you're better. And I'm gonna keep helping you get better. It's just that everything's different now. And I'm involved with someone.
Where? Why would she even say that? She's like barely involved with someone.
His name is Scott.
Why are you telling him this?
He makes me happy.
This is weird.
And that's what I need. Someone I can count on.
I don't think we should see each other anymore.
You don't?
What?
When did this happen?
Before we were going out, you seemed so full of life, like a force of nature. Now you just seem distracted all the
I
time.
know, from here on, you are going to see a drastic distraction reduction. Drastic distraction reduction. Try saying that 10 times fast.
Huh.
I'm really sorry.
Oh, wow. Somebody just dumped Buffy? Scott just dumped Buffy? She's so out of his league. I can't believe that just happened. That was what a turn of events. Alright, someone's spying on her. What's this? Holy shit. Internet? The fuck?
Is that her?
In the nubile flesh, my friend.
Ah, Trick's back.
That's the target.
Oh. That really blew me away when it flipped to her being dumped by Scott. I love the way they're keeping me on my toes. The mayor.
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
I'm not bothered, Alan.
Frederick and Hans Gruenstaller, wanted in Germany for capital murder, terrorism, bombing of Flight 1402. I should have brought it to your attention sooner.
Would you show me your hands, please?
Sir,
I think they could be cleaner.
I washed them, but...
After every meal and under your fingernails, dirt gets trapped there. My dear mother said, cleanliness is next to godliness, and I believed her. I'd like these two to be put under surveillance, and I'd like to know if any other colorful characters have come to town.
I'll take care of it.
Obsessive, compulsive cleanliness.
You have to help me pick an outfit. I want to wear something that makes Oz go, oh.
What you doing?
Checking out I laughingly use the phrase competition.
Where's Buffy? She's gonna miss the yearbook pictures.
I don't think she was here the day they announced him. Did anybody tell her?
Well, I'll tell her now. I have to go to the nurse's office for an ice pack anyway.
Man! Guys should break up with you more often.
Gee, thank you.
No, I mean it. I mean, you really got some quality rage going. Really gives you an edge.
Alright, Faith.
Well, screw him, all right? You move on, and you party heavily, and it'll be fine. I mean, you're still going to that dance, right?
Maybe.
We got the tickets already. Why don't we go together?
I don't know about that.
Come on, we'll find a couple studs. We'll use them and discard them. That's always fun.
Stud using.
Don't phone, you don't write. Where's the love?
Hi. I'm so glad that I ran into you. I had this little incident last year of getting out of school. And I'm back now, though I've done all of my makeup tests. But I still need one written recommendation from a teacher.
You are...
Buffy. Buffy Summers, third row. I sat by the window. Your class, Contemporary American Heroes, from Amelia Earhart to Maya Angelou. The class that changed my life.
Were you absent a lot,
Buffy?
Yeah. Oh, no.
My favorite teacher, and she didn't even remember who I was. At Henry, I was prom princess, I was fiesta queen, and the yearbook was like a story of me. Now it's senior year, and I'm going to be one crappy picture on 1/8 of one crappy page.
No, actually, you're not.
1/16.
Well, you, missed the picture taking.
When?
We did them yesterday.
Didn't Cordelia tell you?
You look so cute in that outfit.
I'm not voting for you.
Then make it snappy.
How come you didn't tell me doing the yearbook pictures?
Didn't I? Oh, I guess I forgot.
You could have thought about somebody else for 30 seconds, that's all.
Hey, I am under a lot of pressure here.
Oh, yeah, campaigning. Rough gig.
What would you know about it?
Obviously, it involves handing out entirely lame flyers.
No, it involves being part of this school and having actual friends. Like to see you try to win the crown.
You would?
Ooh, do it. Capo.
And you will.
What does that mean?
I'm gonna show you how it's done. I'm gonna run for homecoming queen, and I'm going to win.
This is starting to be sad.
Sorry, Cordy, but you have no idea who you're messing with.
What, the Slayer?
I'm not talking about the Slayer. I'm talking about Buffy. You've awakened the prom queen within.
Competition makes us accomplish, occasionally makes us kill. We all have the desire to win. I mean, whether we're human,
Oh, look.
vampire, whatever the hell you are, my brother, you got spiny-looking head things. I ain't never seen that before.
I am Kulak of the Miquat clan.
The fuck?
Well, it sure ain't no philosophy class now, is it?
Mr. Gorch.
Gorch!
Says that your deposit has not yet been made. They're dirty.
They're non-consecutive.
The games will begin in a few days' time. The first target, Buffy. The second, Faith, is a little more elusive. But they will both be together and ready for the killing, and that is a money-back guarantee. Ladies, gentlemen, spiny-headed looking creatures, welcome to Slayer Fest 98.
Oh, this is fucking great. Slayer Fest 98.
What do you think of this?
Gorch is back.
The tux, I thought you borrowed it from your cousin Rigby.
They're only relations with money, and they shun us. As they should.
As they should.
Oh, a gentleman never talks about his conquests.
Oh, yeah, well, since when did you become a gentleman?
I look at her now.
I know. Nice.
I was gonna go with gorgeous.
Really? I don't know if I can dance in this.
Come on, piece of cake. Here.
Uh-oh.
Let's see to
Whoa-oh.
Yeah. This shouldn't be a problem.
No! Don't kiss. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
That didn't just happen.
No. I mean, it did, but it didn't.
Because I respect you and Oz, and I would never.
I would never either. It must be the clothes. It's a fluke.
It's a clothes fluke, that's what it is. We gotta get out of these clothes.
Right now.
Oh, I didn't mean.
I didn't mean either.
It's won or lost in the trenches. Holly, Michelle, and our real competition, Cordelia.
That
all
was
have this
amazing.
head start. Now, this is just like any other popularity contest. The only difference being this time I'm not actually popular. Although I'm not exactly unpopular. A lot of people came to my welcome home party.
But they were killed by zombies.
Good point. Here's the plan. Willow, I need you to make a database. Oz, you take the French. Musicians. Cordelia. Okay, look, I know this is a little awkward, but I don't see any reason why we all can't get along.
Willow has a database coming.
It's just about done.
Xander.
I got you new flyers.
Ah!
She's my girlfriend.
It's just that she needs it so much more than you do.
As Willow goes, so goes my nation.
Yeah, Buffy. Yeah, she already recruited them before you.
Seems like a lot of fuss for one little title.
It's like a giant whiteboard presentation she put together.
Sure. It's not like anyone takes it that seriously.
Cordelia is gonna kill Buffy in this. This is fucking hilarious. What the fuck is that guy?
I heard you were doing this.
It's silly, really.
I don't think so. For what it's worth, you have my vote.
No, I don't want you to feel... Thank you.
Awkward. That's her plan. Drop things in front of people.
Although it's okay that you're helping Cordelia. We're best friends. I'm not gonna hold it against you.
I'm not a friend. I'm a rabid dog who should be shot. But there are forces at work here. Dark, incomprehensible forces.
And I'm sure they're more important than all we've been through together. Or the number of times that I've saved your life.
What do you want?
15 minutes alone on your computer with Cordelia's database.
Okay.
This whole trying to be like me really isn't funny anymore.
I was never trying to be like you, and when was it funny?
I don't see why your pathetic need to recapture your glory days gives you the right to splinter my vote.
How can you think it's okay to talk to people like this? Do you have parents?
Yeah, 2 of them, unlike some people.
Ooh, good one.
Okay, let's not say something we'll regret later, okay?
You crazy freak!
Vapid whore.
Like that.
What did you call me?
This is just the worst thing that's ever happened. Ever.
I know. It's just, when I look at you now, it's like I'm seeing you for the first time.
I'm talking about Buffy and Cordelia.
Me too.
What are we gonna do? I mean, we have to do something.
Shit.
We felt so guilty about the fluke, we overcompensated helping Cordelia. And we spun the whole group dynamic out of orbit.
I thought being a senior at last and having a girlfriend at last would be a good thing. Now, why wouldn't that be a good thing?
Sometimes when you're falling to pieces, your mouth, it just does the sweetest thing.
Oh my god.
What are we gonna do?
We just have to get the two of them communicating.
I'm talking about us.
Oh my god. What a tangled web we weave.
What's going on here? Where's Faith? Dear Cordelia and Buffy, we won't be riding to the dance with you. We want you to work out your problems because our friendships are more important than who wins homecoming queen. P.S. The limo was not cheap. Work it out.
Aww.
Well,
That sucks.
they bought us corsages.
I took the orchid.
Well, these guys are going to think it's her and Faith. Obviously. Oh, he's driving the limo. Oh, shit.
I don't see what the big deal is.
I'm not making a big deal.
By the time they work it out, they're going to realize they're somewhere else.
Finally, we're here.
Oh, no.
Okay, guys, we've had enough of your stupid little games.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to Slayer Fest 98. As in most of life, there's the hunters and the hunted. From the beginning of this tape, you have exactly 30 seconds to run for your lives. Have a nice death.
She's a slayer. I'm a homecoming queen.
Oh, fuck.
What are you two so mopey about?
No, we're not mopey. We're grooving. Manaz's band. He's a great guy out.
You wrote this song for me.
We have to find Buffy. Something terrible's happened. Just kidding. Thought I'd give you a scare. Those finger sandwiches.
Ah. This is a hilarious episode. This is one of the funniest episodes in a while, I think.
People, we explained that I'm not a slayer and they let me go. Look out!
Whoa.
That's gotta
Well, that was cool.
Now I can let you out of that, or I can put a bullet in your head. How many are there in this little game, and what are they packing?
There's me. 2 Germans with AR-15s and grenade launcher. Yellow-skinned demon with long knives. Vampire couple from Texas named Gorge.
That everybody?
Everybody who's out here.
Could you just tell your friends that I'm not a slayer?
Did he tell him about
Scott?
Spiky yet again?
Honey, hey, good news. The doctor says that the itching and the swelling and the burning should clear up, but we gotta keep using the ointment. Hi.
That was hilarious.
And that was a very fine thing you two did, putting Buffy and Cordelia together.
We did one fine thing.
Yeah, they've been gone for a while. They must really be getting into it.
Should be safe in here.
Oh my god.
You need to find a weapon.
I'm never gonna be crowned homecoming queen. I'm never gonna graduate from high school. I'm never gonna know if it's real between me and Xander, if it's some temporary insanity that made me think I loved him.
We are gonna get out of here, and we are gonna head back to the library where Giles and the rest of the weapons live. I'm gonna take out the rest of these guys just in time for you to congratulate me on my sweeping victory as homecoming queen.
I know what you're up to. You think if you get me mad enough, I won't be so scared. And hey, it's working. Where's a damn weapon?
You really love Xander?
Well, he kind of grows on you like a chia pet.
That's it?
Just this and a telephone.
A telephone.
About to see why Daniel Boone and that idiot demon are creatures of the past. Why I am the future. I'm picking up a signal. Got a phone.
If you get this message, Giles, get help and get out here. Hello?
What happened?
It went dead.
Want me to cut that leg off? No thanks.
That old guy is Mr. Pitt in Seinfeld, I think.
Giles, it's me and Cordelia. We're in a cabin in Miller's Woods. We're in big trouble.
Why is it every time I go somewhere with you, it always ends in violence and terror?
Welcome to my life.
I don't want to be in your life. I want to be in my life. I don't even get why you care about Homecoming when you're doing stuff like this.
Because this is all I do.
Don't stand in front of the window. God.
I could pick up a yearbook someday and say, I was there. I went to high school, I had friends, and for one moment, I got to live in the world. And that'd be proof. Proof that I was chosen for something other than this.
That's not gonna work.
Besides, I look cute in a tiara.
Do you hear?
Shit.
Pour the gun! Cordelia, the spatula.
Prepare to launch.
Ready your weapon. Y-axis 53 degrees west by 8 degrees south.
Buffy!
Launch!
Well, Spiky head got his face blown up. Why is that dude telling him 15 degrees south? I mean, they're like standing in front of the cabin.
That easy, darling. These things go through you faster than Grandpa Pete's chili.
I want to do Buffy. My wedding present for what happened to your poor brother.
She'll show. Just as soon as she gets rid of some more competition.
Oh, fuck.
They're heading west, back into town.
They got away?
Temporarily.
Oh, give it up for the Slayers. They got character.
Who's this gonna be?
Evening, gentlemen. How may I help you? Excuse me. Anybody got a woman here?
The fuck?
If we take them out and the Gorges, we can still make Homecoming.
Those animals hunting us down like poor defenseless, well, animals.
Those animals. Oh no.
I'm gonna kill both of you Slayers for this. You hear me?
I hear you, you redneck moron. Rip out my innards, play with my eyeballs, boil my brain and eat it for brunch? Buffy and I have taken out 4 of your cronies, not to mention your girlfriend.
Wife!
Whatever. The point is, I haven't even broken a sweat. See, in the end, Buffy's just the runner-up. I'm the queen. You get me mad? What do you think I'm gonna do to you?
It's gonna scare off Gorge. Cordy scared him away? That's fucking hilarious.
I did give your friends tacit approval to make the switch in the limousine.
That's okay. Gave Cor and I a chance to spend some quality death time.
And we got these free corsages.
That's nice. Although I don't recall them mentioning corsage.
Jungle Bob said that the Germans were hooked into a computer system.
Oh, the corsages are that's their tracker. They're counting on them wearing their corsages this whole time.
I need some wet toilet paper.
Yeah, that'll help.
Transmitting coordinates now.
I have them both in range.
I have the targets together at 20 feet north and stationary. Final position is locked. Fire when ready.
What's it gonna be?
7 degrees by 35.
Adjust. Right 10 degrees.
Fire!
They're gonna kill them, each other.
I won.
So those two German dudes like work for him or were on his team?
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, hi, it's a pleasure. Where am I?
In my office. I'm Richard Wilkins. I'm the mayor of Sunnydale, and you're Mr. Trick.
If this is the point where you tell me that I don't fit in here in your quiet little neighborhood, you can just skip it. Because, see, that all got old long before I became a vampire. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you have children? Children are the heart of a community. They need to be looked after. The more rebellious element needs to be dealt with.
If this rebellious element means who I think it does, then that problem may be taken care of this very night.
That's a very enterprising idea you have, Slayer Fest. You see, that's the kind of initiative I need on my team.
What if I don't want to be a part of the team?
That won't be an issue. See, you and I are going to get along very well. Moist towelette?
What is the deal?
They're gonna announce the queen. Where are they? What's keeping them?
I'm gonna go with mud wrestling.
Look at
Oh, God. What did you two do to each other?
Long story.
Got hunted.
Apparently not that long. Tell you one thing, though. You don't want to mess with Cordelia.
Is it gonna be the other girl?
After all that we've been through tonight, this whole who gets to be queen capade seems pretty
damn important.
Oh, yeah.
And the winner is, we have a first for Sunnydale High. We have a tie. The winners are Holly Charleston and Michelle Blake.
The other two girl. That's good.
I'm just so honored. I can't believe it. Out of every girl in the whole school, it's just so wonderful. I promised myself I wasn't gonna cry.
That was great. Well, that was fucking funny as shit. That was one of the funnier episodes in a long while. But I don't even know what to say about it. It was very convoluted, which was cool as hell. Trick was back, which I actually almost semi-predicted that might happen. I didn't know if he was going to be gone for good. I'm glad he's not, because he was a cool character. And we kind of got a little... That shit was just so fucking funny. So much happened in it, actually. We met the mayor. Xander and Willow are cheating on their respective partners by, technically did a little cheating action. Made out. That shit was so funny when they're going, it's the clothes. We got to get out of these clothes. She's like, yeah, wait, I didn't mean... That was so good, man. Them making out. I mean, it's just so good because I don't know. I think on one hand, it kind of show, like, when you're in high school and you have a relationship, as much as it might seem like, I mean, I don't know, you're really young. You are going to, make out with someone else, maybe, or whatever. It's going to happen back, in other words, while the relationship might seem like the end all be all, I just thought that was just well done. It makes sense that could happen, and I mean, you almost would think that they wouldn't have gone there. They do a lot of things that it's just good. It's that you wouldn't. They do a lot of things that you think maybe they wouldn't go there. And then they go there. And it's good. Yeah, like Scott dumping her. That stunned me. I mean, it did not... they're doing a good job of setting up sort of like cliche expectations and then throwing them out the window real quick. I mean, they forced Scott to ask her to homecoming. And then the next one scene later, he was breaking up with her. She was upset about it, but they didn't you know, beat a dead horse. I mean, now, who's to say in the future they might, you know, this will be an ongoing thing probably to some extent. But they didn't really beat a dead horse about it, no. And Faith went up to him and made that hilarious, you know, thing. The doctor said the itching will go down, the swelling will go down. We just got to keep applying the ointment. That was great. This episode was incredible. That's definitely one of the best episodes in a long time. It was fucking hilarious. The whole time it was funny. It was just so coherent too. Just all the characters were right, playing themselves properly, written properly. There was no weird. It was just. It was a very self-actualized episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Everybody was on point completely. The story was great. It brought back Gorch, one of the Gorch brothers. It brought in a weird, spiky-headed dude. And then it brought in Mr. Pitt. I swear to God, that's Mr. Pitt from Seinfeld. Suddenly you had that image of him when he had that Hitler mustache and was raising his... doing a... That was a Seinfeld thing. Yeah, I didn't really understand that. I mean, I guess they killed those two German dudes, killed each other, so they're not in it. But that dude was, yeah, I didn't really understand the relationship between that guy and those two German brother dudes. They were working for him, I guess. And then when he thought that they killed her, he was kind of like, I win. Like, that was his team in the Slayer Fest. I guess Trick wasn't even part of the game. He was just trying to get them killed. And Faith wasn't even part of the game in the end. She was just at the prom or at the homecoming thing. What else? There's so many good lines. I don't even remember them. So many good moments. And yeah, it was just jam-packed. It felt really long. I mean, it felt like a lot happened in that 40 minutes. And then we only saw Angel at that brief moment at the beginning. Actually, that was really weird too, because we saw him for that brief moment at the beginning. He's kind of still rah, rah, and then she tells him, and I'm seeing someone. I mean, I guess it's only been, it's homecoming, right? Which is like maybe a month after school started, plus the summer. Plus, she didn't even start seeing Scott really till, you gotta think, like, she just got back into school at the same time. She was still not back in school yet when she saw Scott on the campus 2 episodes ago, and he kind of talked to her, said hi to her or whatever. So, what? And then she's kind of like, I'm seeing him, he's really nice. They did kiss. We saw them kiss at the very beginning of this episode. But anyway, when she was talking to Angel and she's going, I'm seeing somebody, he's really nice. I thought that was just odd that she would tell Angel all that when he's still, kind of off his rocker still, and it didn't seem like, but then they kind of wiped that whole thing out by it was like a screen wipe too. It was like, phew, I would think we ought to break up. And then the breakup really took. It wasn't just a faux, I think we ought to break up, and then she talked him out of it or anything. It was, so whatever, that was just a very odd, sudden changing of the direction of what they've been seemingly setting up, I guess that's what seems weird about it. They've been setting up this Scott thing for 4 episodes, and now it's kind of seems like it's just sort of off the table. Of course, he'd be a character, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be, it was never anything that Buffy should give a fuck, that much of a fuck about, really. In fact, you even saw later when she dropped her pictures and then got his vote, and then she just checked his vote, like she was just using that whole You don't have to vote for me. I don't want to. No, I'll vote for you. Thank you. And then she immediately, like, drops something in front of someone else. So you just kind of like, oh, she's just using Scott. Using his previous relationship, his dumping of her to get his vote. So whatever, it was just funny. And then so yeah, we see, and then when she tells him I'm seeing someone, and Angel's like, rah, and she kind of jumps back, you know. So that was it with Angel. I guess we just know that she's keeping him somewhere. I guess in that building where she killed him. Which I don't even remember what was that. That was their hideout for a while or something. It was like Spike and Drew's hideout because Akathla was there and stuff. If that's where he is. I don't know. Anyway, that was nuts. And then, so that's it with Angel. It told us a lot. It told us, I'm not going to tell them. I didn't tell anyone about you. I'm not going to. And I will take care of you. I will try to bring you, you know, nurse you back to health, as it were. It set all that up in that 2-minute scene, 1-minute scene that they had together. And then they were able to go on and do a whole episode that had nothing to do with him, you know, which was good. It was a little bummer that Faith wasn't really in it. She was in it enough. I really like Faith. I hope they don't kill her off real soon. She's cool. It's kind of cool to have 2 Slayers. How did she came about? Oh, because Gendra died. So then it made another Slayer. So that's all you got to do is kill a Slayer, you know, in a very controlled way and bring them right back to life. And you could have a 3rd Slayer. I guess you can't really do that. But why is there so many Watchers that they can have a convention, but there's only 1 Slayer at a time? I guess Watchers do more than mentor a Slayer. Wonder if there'll ever be a boy Slayer pops up. Or are they all girls? Have they said that they're all girls all the time? But anyway, that was just a fucking great episode. I love that so much. Alright, I don't even know what to say. That was a good one. Next one's called Band Candy, episode 6. Band Candy. The fact that Trick is back. The fact that Cordelia and, Xander and Willow have this now illicit thing. What are we going to do? Now they're both miserable. Those seem to be the 2 big takeaways. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Alright, well, like, subscribe, comment, and if you like full reactions, link is down below to my Patreon. And we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.